Good morning, stamping friends. How is everyone today? I'm so glad you're joining me. My name is Lorri Heiling, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm anxious to share another project with you today. Now, if you hear my voice is a little off, I have this nice little souvenir from Norway, and I got caught a cold there. I know exactly when it happened. We went out for a walk. I can't even remember what city it was in, but it was cold, rainy, and a little bit of a wind. But as we were walking through the fjord area in the town, I could tell my nose started dripping, and I thought, oh, here we go. And that's exactly what happened. So I'm on the mend. The worst part is over, so I've just got a little bit of a sniffle yet, so don't mind that. Sorry about that. All right, well, I first of all wanted to announce that there's so many things going on again in the Stampin' Up! World. The first one being this awesome Designer Series paper sale. Now, most of our papers are on sale for 15% off, and every little bit helps. And the nice thing about this paper is that it's gonna last that whole year because we have a brand new catalog. And so I really encourage you to, pick out your favorite papers, and there's some new colors in there, the new in colors that we have, and it's just fun to play with new product, and what a deal when you can get a bargain on them. The other thing is the starter kit is now on sale again. For $99, you can choose $155 worth of product. Now remember, if you want to purchase a starter kit, it's anything you want, anything that's in our current catalog or on the clearance rack or the Designer Series paper sale. You can dip in on that. You can choose anything that's available in the online store. So I would encourage you to do that because it's a great way to get all those products at a discount. And there's nothing better than being a part of a community, and I would just love to have you join my community. We have lots of perks, and I could go on and on about that, but I would be happy to share in case you have some more questions about that. The third thing I want to tell you about is my online card club. This is kind of the last Facebook Live I'll do before our June kits go out, and the deadline for signing up is June 10th, and I'm going to be sending them early this month because I'm going to be in Atlanta for a week, and I'm going to ship them out before I leave. So it's best not to wait on that. It's just been a really nice class that I'm doing, and I pick up a few more each month, so I'm just so happy for those of you who are already a part of it. I thank you so much, and I've gotten great feedback, and I think you'll enjoy it. It's 8 cards, 4 designs, 2 of each, and $20 worth of product for only $38, and shipping is included on that, so it's really a great deal. I am not making a lot of money on this, and so it's not really a money maker. It's more about just exposing you to Stampin' Up! Products, getting you stamping, and hopefully getting a little bit of sales in return. All right, that's enough of the commercials here. I'm going to flip my camera around, and we are going to make another project. Today we are going to use the stamp set called Bird's Eye View. This is such a cute set. These little glasses totally make it. And the reason I chose this stamp set is because this is the set we are using for my June online card club. And this set is so versatile. You're going to love the projects that we're going to make this month. So I just wanted to play with it today and just share with you some of the things that you can do with it. Now, in my online card club, I'm just going to review this in case there's some new subscribers. It's really a fun way to get things prepared for you. And so when it comes in the mail, it's kind of a surprise of what you're going to get, although I did tell you what stamp set we're using. And each month a kit is shipped to you. It's kind of like Paper Pumpkin, although you don't get any stamps in with the kit, but you can add them as an add-on, and I do discount those quite a bit. All right, so you will get 8 cards and envelopes, 4 card designs, and you'll get 2 of each. And then, like I said, the 1 stamp set or bundle will be featured. This stamp set does not have a matching die set, and so I substituted the die set called Wanted to Say, and it's on page 167 of the catalog. And it's really a fun set because you get all these sentiments, and I wanted to choose a die set that had sentiments in it because, as you can see with this set, there are no sentiments. So we're going to have fun with these. So it's really a great combination, and it's been fun to work with. Now, in this kit, you will get about $20. Usually I round up a little bit, so it's a little over $20 of Stampin' Up! Products that will be used when you get your kit in the mail. The extra perks for being part of my online card club is if you stay with it for 6 consecutive months, you'll get a surprise bonus of $25 in free products and other goodies that I stick in there. Now, you just have to sign up by the 10th of each month so that you can get in on that month's class. Now, today is June 6th, so you have until Saturday to sign up for this. Now, you can really sign up anytime you want. But if you want to get in with this month, so you need to do it by the 10th of each month. Say you sign up on the 11th, you will roll over until July's kit. And so I just really have to have a cutoff so I can start ordering and also get preparing the projects. Now, the membership is a recurring monthly payment of only $38. And you guys, the shipping is included in that. We all know how much shipping has gone up. So this is really a bargain. And I've had great feedback from the people who are in my club. I ship the kits by the 25th of each month, and then I also send PDF tutorials that's emailed by that same date. And then I also announce this next stamp set bundle that we will be using for the following month. So that's how my online card club works. All right, as I said in my preview post, we are doing 5 projects in this little YouTube live, but I already made 4 because I don't like doing super long videos. So I'm going to share with you a cute little way to make and use all of these little stamps with the birds on. And I am going to use my silicone matte sheet, or my silicone mat, because this is great when you stamp and it goes off your page a little bit, because all you have to do is grab a wet wipe and you can wipe the ink right off. So it's really been nice and keeps your desk nice and clean. All right, so I started with, we're going to make little 3x3 cards. So the measurements to make a 3x3 card is 6x3, and then just fold in half at 3 inches and fold on the score line, and always use your bone folder to give it a nice crisp fold. I want to show off the in colors that we're using, and these aren't quite as bright and bold as the last round, but I'm glad that they kind of offset that and made some muted ones. These are really pretty to work with and just different than anything we've ever had before. So we have copper clay, wild wheat, boho blue, moody mauve, and pebbled path. So those are the colors we're going to work with today. I like putting the coordinating cardstock here so you get a real good look at what these colors look like. All right, now we are going to use some embossing folders that you will not find in the catalog. These are called the Basics 3D embossing folders, and I used all of them on the cards that I used, or that I made today. This one is kind of like a raised dot. It reminds me of those fidget toys, you know, where the kids pop them, you know, from one side to the other. They're a little bit bigger than, you know, like Swiss dots. So that's one. This is kind of a, this is really a nice subtle embossing folder. And if I just want a little bit of something on the background, that's when I reach for this one. And this one is kind of like little flowers or star-like, and this one's nice. I think at Christmas we can get away with this. It has a little bit of a poinsettia look to it too. So those are the ones we're going to use, and I'll show all those examples in a bit. All right, let's get back to this card. Oh, I should tell you, by the way, because it's not in the catalog, it's called an online exclusive, and if you go into my website to order, if you write Basics 3D embossing folder, or you can just put the number in, which is 161598, and you'll find that. But like I said, it's not in the catalog. It's only found online, but it is still available. And you get 3 folders in this set, and it's $30. All right, now let's take our, I'm going to use Moody Mauve because I've already used all the other colors, and I'll show you the cards that I created with those. This is Moody Mauve with that kind of floral one, and we are just going to adhere this to the front of our card. Stampin' Seal Plus works great, especially with the divots in the embossed folder. And just place that right on the front. All right, then what I did was I took my Stylish Shapes dies and I die cut the stitched square, and this is, let me see what the size of this one is. This is about 2 3/8 inch. All right, so we're going to stamp one of the little birds on here. We're going to use this little guy, and you want to use Memento ink if you're going to use blends because they won't bleed then. And when I line this up, I just make sure his feet are straight so that they go across. And I'm going to go as far to the top as I can, like that. And then we're going to put some books under him. This is going to be a reader who's, I don't want to call him a nerd, but because you're not a nerd if you read, but the reason I say nerd is because he's going to have some glasses on. All right, so we're going to stamp the books straight on here, and you can see it's going to go off the page a little bit, but that's where my silicone mat comes in handy. And like I said, see the little ink there? Just take your wet wipe and wipe it right off. All right, now it's time to color him in. So I think we will start with Crumb Cake. And I'm just going to color his whole body. Whoops, I want the light one. Grabbed the wrong one. We'll have him shaded a little bit up there. So do the light Crumb Cake. And I like to use the larger end of the blending brush because it covers a larger space. Just color that whole thing. And then I'm also going to dab the inside of this. And then I'll show you some shading that we can do. All right, now we're going to color the books, and I'm choosing to use the new colors that we have. And I'm going to, of course, use Moody Mauve because that's kind of the focal point of this color card because you saw the background that I used. And then let's pull in Wild Wheat. This is another new in color. It's kind of a neutral, so I think it'll look good to have him standing on this one. I didn't forget his wing. I will come back and do that. And then let's use another neutral of, well, let's say Light Pebbled Path. That's a good one. All right, now I also want to use Light Pebbled Path, and we are going to go around the outside of this just to offset his wing a little bit, like that. And then we're going to go in with our dark Crumb Cake. Make one more layer like this. And finish up with that inside, which is light Crumb Cake. And we're just going to do the blending with this one and see how it's going to kind of mute it all together. And it makes his wing kind of shaded like that. See the different tones there? All right, now we need to do his beak. And we'll just use Pumpkin Pie. I'm just using a Stampin' marker here. The tip is really fine on this. All right, now the last thing we have to do is put those nerdy glasses on. And so I really want Moody Mauve to be the focal point, like I said earlier, because that's the color that this card is kind of leaning towards, because I did the other cards with the focal point being the other in colors. So we're going to pretend like these are from Warby Parks because they're super modern, and we're going to put Moody Mauve glasses on him like this. All right, and I see we went over the edge, so we'll wipe that off. Okay, now we are ready to put him on the card front. So we're going to grab 4 dimensionals, and we're going to pop this up so it's lifted on the front of the card. And let's see, where did I put that? Let me get rid of this. I don't need that anymore. All right, do you see how the Moody Mauve is kind of the focal point using all those colors, but pulling in some of the other ones? And then we're also going to make the 3x3 envelope, the back of this. So what you do is you take a 1.5 inch by 3¼ inch, and you just put liquid glue on the flap of the envelope, and it will fit perfectly on here. Let's see, we'll do the little dash side. Just glue that down. And then it's so easy to cut this because you already have your pattern on the back, and you're just going to follow the flap like this. These are a really nice way to dress up your envelopes so they're not boring. If you put all that work into a really cute card, you want to kind of finish off the envelope as well. And this card could be used for any occasion, really. You can make it birthday, all occasion, whatever. But it's just fun to have a coordinating envelope to go with it. Isn't that cute? All right, so that's our little card today using the stamp set that will be in the June Online Card Club. Let me show you the other projects that I came up with for this little demonstration here. So let's see, this one is the copper clay one. And each time I use just another little birdie. This would probably be a birthday or celebrate one. We have our boho blue. That's another book one. I just think the books are so cute, and it brings in another way to bring more colors in. Then the next one is Wild Wheat. And this one has a little branch and brings in some greenery. Again, the shading here, I took gray and wild wheat together. Don't be afraid to mix color groups. And the last one is our Pebbled Path. And that's what that one looks like. So those are all our cards today. Which one is your favorite? And I hope that you will join me for our June online card club. We're not doing these at all, but we are going to have some fun, normal or regular size A2 cards for this class. So I hope you'll join us. Now, if there's any products that you need, in fact, if you need any designer series paper like this or any, I think the only ones not included on the sale right now are the basics 6x6 designer series paper, which are the brights and subtles and regals. Here's all the ones that are on sale, and these are 15% off, so it's really a great deal. The 1250 ones go down to 1062, so I encourage you to take advantage of this sale. If there's any products that you'd like, I would appreciate it if you went to my online Stampin' Up! Store and then put your order in, and be sure and use the host code, because if your order is over $50 and you use the host code, I will send you not only a thank you card, but also a Stampin' Up! Product gift that I can stick in the mail with the card for my way of saying thank you for your order. All right, well, thank you again for joining me today. I will see you next Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. Arizona time, and I'll be excited to share another project with you. You guys have a wonderful week, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.